middle grade ranks is quite exceptional. And I can't speak highly enough of Major Harris. He came here, he's only been here a year with us, and he's trying to escape and run back over to the depot and go do some more teaching stuff. But this man and Staff Sergeant have transformed our foreshop. Both of them hit the ground running. Took a foreshop that I don't think a lot of people realize is key to be able to do what we do, because we're constantly deploying, redeploying, trying to get some swerve trucks to take us to Yuma. But what he does is absolutely key to what we do. You cannot perform comm without the logistics tail behind it, and Major Harris is a true professional in what he does. And then getting to meet your family this morning, I can tell that they're the reason why you get to be able to do what you do. They probably smack you around, keep you on the straight and narrow, but your husband, your father, he's an amazing Marine, he's an amazing officer, and he kicks the butt of all the younger folks that try to take him on in football. I'm sure you've probably seen your dad play sports, and I think there was a lot of young Marines that had to take a knee after trying to play him in football in the squadron tournament a couple of months ago. So your dad, great Marine, great human. I would work with him again anytime and any place. You're that type of officer.
Thank you, man. Well, thank you all for coming. I was debating like where I wanted to do this. I thought, probably most likely my last promotion. I've been in 22 years. You got to get out at some point. And I was debating where I wanted to go. In San Diego, there's a lot of great spots to do it. I thought my original thought was to go back down to the depot. That's kind of the default for me. That's my mecca. That's home base. I was going to go back there and do it on the parade deck. But the more I thought about it, it was less important about where I do it. More importantly, who's there. And I wanted to do it here, just in front of the squadron, because I want to be able to share it with the Marines Comm Squadron and group. Because I had a great time the past year that I've been here, and so. I want to be able to share this day with you, because right after this I'm going inside to get my checkout sheet, because I'm out of here in a month. So that's when the first act as a major, I'm stopping at S1 before I even get back to the forward. But it's been great. But honestly, with the staff, but man, under your leadership, with the staff, the officers, staff, NCOs, and the foreshop, the Armory, I love you guys. It's been a great time. We've been handing out L's to everyone in intramurals, and just every time we get out there, we're undefeated still in the 4, which has been a lot of fun. But additionally, what was important about today was I had some people come out to see me. My friends from the depot, I got the 2 retired first sergeants. If you notice the glee on their face, just that, what the other side looks like, I'm going to their retirements, and they look younger and happier and just cry, and they're just walking around jumping out of their truck. So but first Al Grumman knows that we were drill masters together. He was 3rd Battalion, I was 1st Battalion. We spent hours on the parade deck together, and then Frank Flowmaster Flores, we were in Bravo Nation together. He was a class behind me, so we did all of our billets together all the way up through the depot, and we remained great friends over the time. Gentlemen, thank you for coming out. You're coming down from Temecula, coming all the way down, got here right on time. 15 prior doesn't count if you're retired, I guess. So that's cool. And then my great friend Priscilla Malone, Major Malone, we went to a MESEP prep together, went to college together, TBS. She's actually the 3rd Battalion XO down at the depot, and I get to be the 2nd Battalion XO starting in June, so we get to work together. I was actually there a couple weeks ago for a post in relief, and she got frogged. Today's her day to rank 2, and she got frogged. I was still a captain. She said, "Hey, lift in the breast." Oh, shit. Man, that was pretty awesome. I appreciate it. So thank you for coming, Priscilla. Really, I'm forgetting to thank someone. No. My lovely, lovely family, my girls. Y'all are my world. One of the places I thought about doing this promotion was actually in the barracks parking lot. Because my wife lived in 5407 20 years ago. Whenever we were both Lance Corporal, I thought about doing it there, because I was a reservist when I joined. Right? Honor, courage, no commitment. So we met in MOS school. We met in Pensacola. We were PFCs. We met in March. Got engaged in May, and they were like, "What's the next 96?" And it was Columbus Day. There it is. So we got married in October. So March, May, October of 2002. We get done with school. I check in Texas. I checked in just to check out, transfer out here. She's now 16, living in the barracks. I may or may not have lived in her barracks room for a couple of weeks until, I may not live there, but I would go there during the day and then go to my friend's house at night. And then, But anyway, but long story short, and then she got out. I went active duty, and then fast forward 22 years later, here we are. But honey, I love you to death. You're the best. Been through ups and downs, more ups and downs. I'm not gonna say any jokes about it, but I love you. Savannah, your whole life you've been a part of this. You know, you've been indoctrinated. She's already moved cross country like 4 times already. She's only 11, so like, she's got more road miles than half the squadron. My other daughter's not here. Speaking of road trips, my oldest daughter, she's about to be 19. She's off on her own epic road trip journey, finding herself life right now. She couldn't be here today, but I love her to death. She was, you know, been along the ride from the very beginning as well. And I guess I'll just kind of close with this. I mean, what I, you know, love the most about the Marine Corps, I look back on it, and no matter if you're enlisted or you're an officer, we all have the same starting point, and it's yellow footprints, whether it's Parris Island, San Diego, or Quantico. And when I joined, I was an E1, no contract PFC, and it was, from that moment, whatever I was going to make of it was up to me. Like, the Marine Corps is a meritocracy, and I had so many different paths that I could have been on, and regardless of race, creed, religion, it's what the work is that you put in it's up to you. You know, like, don't be a victim and find out what it is that you want. I heard a great quote that said, luck doesn't exist. It's when preparation and opportunity come together. And so I figured out what I want to do with my career, and this was a path that I decided to go on about 13 years ago, and then here I am to see it come to fruition. It's just been a testament to my family, but then also just put in the work. And that's what it all comes down to, is put in the work. And my time here at Comm Spartan's come to an end. I love you guys. This is exactly what I asked for. And I left TCOM. I want to come back down to a 05 level command and be with the Marines again. And it's been reinvigorating. And I've truly enjoyed my time. And if you need me for the next 3 years, I'll be down at the depot doing my thing. And I'm still here in San Diego. So thank you all for coming. That's all I got.
Congratulations.